great one for you today. Opening up here, Division 4 of the fantastic National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships is Lindenwood and Bethel. My name is Adam Stito, alongside my buddy Craig Jolly.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we are broadcasting from up in the Mission broadcast booth. And, man, we got a good one here. So Lindenwood controlling the opening draw, came down already, got a shot on net. So we're on the sideboards now as Bethel plays the other way. Jakopek throws it far side. Now inside, mini breakaway shot, big save. Juicy rebound there as Lindenwood's going to fire the other way. Had an opportunity for an odd man rush, but both of these teams are fast. They know how to control the pace. They know each other well. They've played each other, let's just say, a few times over in the Great Plains Division. Chipped ahead now, all the way up, and here's an opportunity again. Hurst, this time he scores. Josh Hurst, he won't miss twice. Gets this crowd pumping. Not even a minute into the game, Craig.
These two teams, as we look at the replay here, Hurst coming in on the right wing side, wastes no time, goes on the near side and just goes under the leg pads. The thing that we need to note about these two teams is that during the Great Plains Conference Championships, these two teams, Bethel swept this Lindenwood Division 4 team in a best-of-3 series to win their first ever Great Plains Region Conference Championships.
Wasn't easy, though.
Something that is not heard of in quite a while when it comes to Lindenwood Gold and Division 4.
Correct. I mean, Lindenwood has just been the absolute king at this level with, what do they have, about 10 national tournament wins? And
a lot.
Oh, my word, yeah. I mean, just extremely seasoned. But either way, aside from all that, I mean, the games, again, were not easy. All the games these two teams played were easily between a couple of goals. And we got a delayed penalty upcoming against Bethel, so they're going to pull, looks like they're pulling Martin for the extra attacker now. So they'll have 5 guys on the floor for this duration until they either cross back over the red line or Bethel gets possession.
And a lot like Division 1, these more experienced, more higher elite squads, they have enough depth where they can roll 2, 3, 4, maybe 4.5, maybe 5 lines.
Yep. I don't think they have exactly that many people on the bench, but, I mean, yeah, both of these squads coming in with 10 or 12 skaters apiece, they do have enough for 3 full units to be able to roll, so it's quite interesting. So interference is going to be the call against Bethel there, and it looks like, can't see who they sent to the box there.
It is the 19.
That's Ether, but I don't have him on my, of course I don't have him on my list.
Hey, it's roller hockey rosters.
is that what you call it? All right, Lindenwood.
That's me being nice.
There you go. Wins the draws. They move it back to Rodriguez, and now it's thrown up top, and quarterbacking the play there is Joey Mula. Mula, the Newman University transfer, all the way out to the St. Louis area. Play getting physical right off the bat as these two teams, again, a lot of history. Hurst, shorthanded.
No!
Wow!
Goodness gracious, what a start this Bethel team is having here.
2 out of 3 kind of breakaway opportunities there. And Hurst has got 2. Bethel's got 2. And we're just over 2 minutes in.
As we look here at the replay, here comes the Bethel player working in and just goes 5-hole. I mean, you don't see that happen all that often.
No, not at all.
And here we see it again. He comes down just a hair too late.
Yeah, just off the inside of the pad. And, I think everybody, including Josh Martin, wants that one back on the Lindenwood side. But either way, it's a long game, Craig. I mean,
that was even
minutes.
That was a shorthanded goal as well.
Correct. But like I said, it's a long game, and both these teams, when they get into battles like this, I mean, you can see a 7-5 game, you can see a 6-4 game. So we'll see what happens here as the Bethel crowd erupts. Deflected off a defender there as Hurst is going to go the other way.
This is the kind of game that really injects a lot of energy into a broadcast. Both of these teams are among the favorites for this Division 4 crown, along with Farmingdale and maybe Arizona State, maybe Michigan State as well you could add in there.
Without a doubt, and they're all very traditional programs, very, very good. They all bring nice crowds with them, as the camera really can't see, but Bethel's crowd is huge on this side of the building, and lots of people are here watching, not just the two crowds from these two universities.
This is what you call an attraction match if you're one of those wrestling fans out there.
This is one of the main events. So either way, Lindenwood's still in the man advantage for 23 more seconds. Force play inside. Hurst is going to take over for Bethel. He's going to walk out one-on-one with a back checker. Hurst got to turn on the Jets this time. Shot is going to be stopped and held. And looked like Martin didn't know exactly where it was. But let's look at the goaltending matchups here as Martin comes in. Only getting a few games here during the year. He's 2-0 on the season for Lindenwood. One goals against average, 94.1 save percentage. And unfortunately, he is, let's just say, a little behind his numbers. We got 10 seconds on the man advantage as Lindenwood wins the draw forward. And going forward with that is Galoni. Galoni has it kind of knocked away. Opportunity shot off the pipe. Laser there from Joey Mula. Bethel back at full strength now, looking to stretch the puck down for Ether. He's going to get back to it. Back to 4-on-4 here. He'll look to move the puck back now. And this is Mahaffey. Mahaffey plays on the left wing boards now. That's just enough for Craven. Craven has to move it back to Mahaffey. They'll look to set things up. Both teams masters at change of pace. They could turn on the afterburners or they could stop you cold. So Mahaffey looking as a little bumping going around. Both sides getting a little physical.
And in my mini, I have done a lot of Great Plains games. I've done a lot of Bethel, Lindenwood games. Anything can happen at any time, even aggression.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So Lindenwood, man.
Two Lindenwood players run in together right there.
Well, I tell you, they both just went off the floor to get some fresh legs, so maybe a little better communication from the next line, perhaps. So Lindenwood has to be on the forecheck, but they also have to be on the alert. Oddly enough, everyone's really tight. Looks like they're trying to play a tighter man coverage system here as they got to face off against Hurst again. Comes in, shot. That'll be a save by Martin. Rebound, gets fired around, and almost looked like a breakout pass for the other team, but Bethel will move. Now, all the way back with it. This will be Mark Craven. Craven going to wait things out. And again, with a 2-goal lead, they don't have to rush. They do have the lead. They can run the clock out. Hurst,
long pass.
Opportunity. Whoa! Marty just got a piece of that. Interesting how they're stretching the floor, and you never know who could be back there. That time, Tyler Zano. And almost a 3-goal cushion. 2 goals is the most dangerous lead in hockey, as I've said many a times. Never know what can happen when you have a 2-goal lead, and never know what can happen when you have a 2-goal deficit. So Lindenwood on the offense, a little chip off the stick there. Lindenwood had a golden opportunity there, as oddly enough, that's one of their colors. So chipped ahead for Hurst now as he walks over. He's got a back checker on him. Slides around the defense, little breakaway, and he scores!
Wow, another 5-hole goal.
You'd think they'd watch this kid 64. But I tell you, from the Lindenwoods, here come the Hats now. 3 goals in just over 6 minutes.
And the referee is like, I ain't throwing your hats back. You're going to have to get them over here.
Well, but here's the one thing that I like is zero emotion from Lindenwood right now. They're such a poised group. John has kept these guys. He's been coaching this team for quite a long time, and I don't think they're worried in the least right now. They know they got to play 36 minutes, and right now they know how much time is left, and I don't think it's going to phase these guys. Delayed penalty coming up against Bethel with the collision all the way down to the far end. Lindenwood's going to pull Martin, put a 5th skater out there. Didn't really get to talk about how dangerous Lindenwood's power play is. A deflected shot goes off the outside of the net. All Bethel has to do is get possession right now. Play goes back to Mula. Mula to the outside. Now back inside. Shot, save, and a rebound. Reacquired there by Thorpe. Thorpe up top. Steger's shot deflected in front, and it ended up getting knocked down by a Bethel defender. And again, the thing's getting a little physical with both squads. A little bit of chit-chat through the bird cages, a little chirping going on.
I believe they're asking, hey, we're all going to go for supper tonight. We might actually show up and cause a ruckus.
I don't think that's what they're discussing. I just have a weird feeling, but I just don't think that's what they're discussing. So anyway, over on the Bethel side, that's Noah Vanderbeck is the goaltender back there, 10-3 record, 2.49 goals against, and a 90.6 save percentage. Lindenwood to the power play. They're 0 for 1 right now, but they are deadly. Converting this year in the Great Plains Conference, 50%. So they kill 72.4%, but they're 50% on the power play. So they're 0 for 1. Odds are they could be 1 for 2 after this. That's just what the numbers tell you. Bethel, 68.2% on the kill. So 2 great special team squads here facing off once again for the second time in this game. Little miscue there as it goes up to Hurst.
And Lindenwood Bethel taking a cue from Lindenwood there here lately from what I've seen. Not afraid to rush on the shorthand opportunities.
No, not at all. So a little 3-on-2 push, and running out of real estate there was Rodriguez. Now one thought it was a hook, and the other side thought he was holding a stick, and all everybody's doing is complaining about the officiating. Meanwhile, we play on. I think both officials have done a good job so far as that shot gets deflected off his own man. Now on the right side, Steger looking for help.
These two referees are doing a great job of letting the action dictate itself and only getting involved when really necessary and really blatant calls.
Yeah, I think the calls so far are pretty legit. I think these guys are, let's just say they're doing a little bit of acting right now, and the referees are right on top of it. They've got officials from all over the nation working this event, so we do have two Great Plains teams here. What a great shot. Rebound in front. Not being able to capitalize there was Gibson. Now taking in the corner will be Steger. Steger around the net. He's going to look for some help here. Going to take his time. Again, Lindenwood, very patient. Not phased at all by the score. They know they can only get 1 goal at a time. Shot, rebound in front. 2 Lions there, and they couldn't convert anything. Chipped ahead is, there he goes again. Hurst sneaking behind everybody. Still got it. Kills off the last few seconds. Matthews out of the box, and he moves it back for Bethel to take control. Both teams change. 2:38 left to go here. First period. Steger. Excuse me. So Bethel with control in the offensive zone now. They're going to look for a little bit of space, and again, with that 3-goal cushion, they don't need to move forward. They can move backwards. Take some time off the clock. It's Chris Mahaffey. Mahaffey looking. They'll look to set a breakout play here. Again, Lindenwood playing very tight. One-on-one coverage. Man coverage, if you will. And Mahaffey throws it up. It's going to be knocked down by a Lindenwood stick and played, so the face-off will move backwards, unfortunately, for the Lions. So as I was saying, the Great Plains division is both of these teams here. The referees are from the ECRHA and the other one from the Western Collegiate Roller Hockey League. So
one of the more experienced vet refs we have, Vic Zuniga.
Yeah, Vic's been around a long time. He's the head of officials for the Western Collegiate Roller Hockey League, and Vic is no stranger to national competitions. He's worked a few national championships. Actually, Vic worked the national championship game in Salt Lake City that Bethel won in Division I a bunch of years ago. A little trivia for you.
The more you know.
Yeah. Well, you know how much we love our roller hockey. You gotta, spread the love. So.
Do do do.
Oh, is that the more you know? It sounded like Jeopardy for a second. Either way, interesting for Bethel is they send David Hughes stretching behind everybody. So Lindenwood not really so worried about guys behind them, which has already killed them for a couple of goals. So either way, Lindenwood now they're 0 for 2 on the man advantage. as Bethel came back to full strength out there after that high stick infraction. So a couple shots in front, opportunities. It's still there as you didn't really chip it out. He was trying to push it to his partner there. Either way, the puck's going to come back to you, past him, and over Ether's stick. You to Ether now a little too hard, and Lindenwood's going to go back and regroup. Pressure from two guys coming there as Mott has to chip it up. Going to be taken there by Abel. Jake Abel pushes it forward. A little race going on to the backboards now. Is taken there was Galani. Galani now. A little bit of help from Abel as it swings back around. Bethel working the other way. And I don't know, I guess he lost his footing there. Maybe it's a little slick out there. Either way, teams will change. Lindenwood sets up right behind their own net. So the Lions, 3 goals down, under 30 seconds left to play here first period. Let's see if they can get one back now. A couple of great shots, not too much rebound activity in front of the net. But they have had guys there, so we'll see what they do. Pesky board battles, the puck comes out in front. Kurkuru now has possession. He throws it up top, deflected, almost in front. Vanderbeek didn't get a piece of it. It just trickled wide. Last second shot there, no good as the horn sounds, and Bethel has a 3-0 lead, a little unexpected by many, but the crowd on this side of the floor really likes it. So either way, we're going to head to a commercial break in just a moment. So Bethel 3-0 ahead of Lindenwood in second period action coming at you in just a moment.
Hello.
Bethel, Lindenwood opening Division 4 here at the national tournament. These both fantastic Great Plains teams, and if you look at the records during the year, Bethel was actually 5-1, including the 2-0 series finale at the end of the season. They ended up being the Great Plains champions. Lindenwood, the only game that they won against Bethel was actually the first meeting of the year,
which is something that you don't see all that often.
Yeah, Bethel totally won the season series. They won the championship. I mean, maybe, I don't know, small changing of the guard. I guess we'll have to see in the years to come. Either way, Bethel on the offensive right now, 4-on-4 action, even strength, if you will, as Lindenwood has to get a little physical and move the puck up the wall. Nobody there to help as Bethel holds tight. Gets played along by Zeno down in the corner. Shot goes off the outside of the net from the stick of Jakopek.
Lindenwood now going left to right. Bethel right to left at this period, as this is the period of long change.
Yep, and if you know your horizontal directions, that's pretty good. Either way here, Bethel, a little 2-on-1 if they hurry. But stopping there is Zeno with a shot, blockered away by Josh Martin. Little change here on Bethel's side as they get some fresh legs off the bench right into the offensive. Craven going to take there just a minute into the second period, and he'll swing around and look for some space here. Moves over for Zeno on the far side. Zeno all the way back across for Craven, a little too hot for his stick. Craven has to wheel back as he touches the puck down for Matthews. Matthews going to look to set things up. That's behind the goal cage of goaltender Vanderbeek. So as they move forward, it's kind of intercepted there by Lindenwood. A couple guys with sticks on it, and taking there for Lindenwood is Austin Steger.
Meanwhile, over on Bauer, Grand Valley State and Florida Gulf Coast are squaring in Pool C Division 4 matchup. Grand Valley State currently leading that one 1-0 at the start of the second period.
Closer game on the Bower Ring. Either way, here we go. Nick Thorpe on the right wing side there. Turning on the Jets. See what he does. Shot. Save. Vanderbeck off the chest. Bethel going to turn on the Jets the other way quick. Both these teams changing pace really well as a pass.
Oh, that was a hard pass across the crease area.
Yeah, Ether wasn't expecting that. Either way, you to come over and take it. He's got some speed. It's amazing how fast some of these little guys can move there. They're, not exactly the tallest guys with the longest legs, but man, some of these guys got jets.
Very aerodynamic.
I guess. Shot, save Martin. Rebound on a Bethel stick as Martin has to paddle that away in front of the net. Lindenwood takes over. Here's Ken Gibson. Gibson up the sidewall. Keogh. Shot. Scores!
That shot was poked through the 5-hole of the goaltender.
Not sure if
Vanderbeck.
Not sure if it was deflected in front either. So Lindenwood had a player in front. We're going to take a look at the replay here. Keogh had plenty of time to put this. He puts it on net. And
it was tipped in.
It's possible it was deflected in by Steger.
He acted that way.
Yeah, we'll wait for the announcement, and we'll find out. But it looked like it was Steger. So they try to settle the puck down in the offensive end. Hurst inside, no good. He ends up getting it back. Plays outside for you. You kind of whiffs on the play all the way back, but he manages to find it all the way back. We'll get the call. Oh, there you go. It was Steger.
Assisted by number 17, Jeremiah Keogh.
Obviously, Keogh with the shot there, getting the assist. So just a few minutes here as a little crash with the sticks as U takes back over and moves it back for the Wildcats.
And you can start to feel a little momentum shift beginning to occur here with that goal. Down by 2, just a hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about it in terms of momentum when I coach or work with teams. It's just play the game. There's 36 minutes and just play. You can only score one goal as Lindenwood pushing and shoving. Now, again, very physical. Both these teams know each other really well, and the fun part is Lindenwood stepping in there, a couple guys making sure they pull their guys back so there are no bad penalties being taken right now.
There's too much at stake to take a stupid penalty here at this tournament.
Oh, without a doubt. So.
One bad mistake on your part could cause suspensions, multiple games, especially as you get into bracket play starting tomorrow, starting on Saturday.
Well, we saw that, I can't remember, it was last year or the year before, there was, a big scuffle in the ECRHA finals that ended up affecting one of the teams playing with enough players at Nationals the one year. So
yes, that was a game between Newman and Farmingdale in the Division I final.
That's correct. And both the teams were short starting pool play, which affected how these teams actually did at the national tournament. So
and a penalty
coming up, and more pushing and shoving in the corner. And we're going to get a slashing call coming up this time. We'll see what's on in a moment as it's kind of in the corner away from our broadcast position. And it is going to be Bethel as obviously him and the referee kind of barking at each other, but it's going to be Zano off to the box, and Lindenwood, third power play opportunity. They're 0 for 2 so far.
So the face-off is in the right wing circle in the Bethel zone.
Yeah, Gibson wins the draws. They have trouble controlling. Going to be taken there by Rodriguez. Rodriguez up top now. This is Mula. Joey Mula outside for Rodriguez. Oh, excuse me, Steger as he switched sides. Steger back with it on the right wing side. Cross for Mula. Mula shot, save, rebound, trickles in. Lindenwood finally gets one on the power play. 3-2 game, Craig.
And that is one of those goals where I've seen a lot where it just comes in, as you see here on the replay, comes in, just bounces off the leg pad.
Yeah, Vanderbeck got a piece of it.
And he lost sight of it, and then it just right when he did, he was like, it's just too late to get much anything.
Normally those rebounds bounce in front of you or they bounce up, and that one just took a bad bounce back. So 1-goal game. That's why that 2-goal lead is dangerous. You never know. So Either way, 3-2 game. Bethel has possession off the draw. As they move forward, is a Jakubek with a shot that ends up high and wide. Hurst to get there first for the Wildcats.
And number 9, Cameron Rodriguez.
See the bench kind of screaming, telling them to keep their shots down because the backboards and glass are very active. Hurst to Jakubek. Jakubek finds a way to get it on net. Martin covers and makes sure he shuts play down. Doesn't want to take any chances on that end.
It's a good job there by Bethel trying to get something going there off of 2 unanswered goals so far by the Lindenwood Lions. One even strength, one on the power play. And momentum could be swinging right in the wind.
I don't understand this momentum thing. It's 36 minutes of hockey. You got to play 36 minutes. You don't play 36 minutes, you don't deserve to win a game. You know, obviously the first period was all Bethel. Right now, the second period, all Lindenwood. Maybe it comes down to just the third period and who wins that. We'll see in a moment as Bethel pulls back, but they do not stop. They got a guy breaking all the way down low. In front, tip. Martin with the save. No rebound. And again, Bethel finds a way to sneak behind the Lions' defense.
And on that shot, as he was trying to make it, he lost his edge just a little bit and fell into Martin there. A little bit of a say, hey, get off our goaltender.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's Nick Warneking was the player, number 22 there, sneaking behind. Again, you know, there isn't just one guy. I mean, everyone's obviously not really focusing just on Hurst, even though he's got the 3 goals. But Lindenwood is watching everybody equally because they know everybody on this Bethel team is dangerous. So twisting and turning with it is Thorpe as he walks in, moves the puck across, asks for it back as he charges in front. That pass doesn't connect, and Thorpe has to pick up his own puck down on the rebound in the corner. So Mueller down low for Thorpe again as he's down behind the goal line looking for some help. Moves it back up. He's kind of chipped it away off of a defender there. Mueller back down low, couldn't connect as the puck deflects over to you in the near side corner. You going to hold it there for Bethel. Look to set things up. Again, both teams doing very well changing the pace. As that puck goes a little too long, Martin's going to come out and step. Oh, I don't think he realized he had a Bethel guy right on him. They score! Martin stepped out and didn't realize that a Tiger was right on top of him. Should have moved the puck a lot quicker, and that cost him.
That's one of those moves as a goaltender, you're thinking to yourself as you're looking at the replay. Initial shot coming in there goes just wide. He thinks, oh, my guy has it. No, Bethel has it, sends it right out in front, wide open, far side of the net. And absolutely nothing he could do as Martin was completely out of position right there.
Yeah, Matthews was just playing defense, and when he saw the mistake, he knew he was the only guy wide open. They were able to get it to him, and he puts it in the empty net.
Meanwhile, scoring update over on Bauer. Florida Gulf Coast and Grand Valley State tied at 1 in the second period.
Christopher Mahezi. Time of the goal was 5:45.
Lindenwood setting up the play, back behind their net.
All right, works up to Jeremiah Keogh. Keogh set up one of the goals as he, in front, has a nice tip backhand. Vanderbeck is able to stretch over and stop. All he needed to do was chip it about 12 or 13 more inches higher.
As we can take a look here at our replay here on this save. Coming in, he goes from coast to coast right in front of the net. There's nothing getting past him on the low side because he covered the entire front of the net with his legs.
Heck of a stretch there. So coming on 5 minutes left to go as Lindenwood wins the offensive zone draw. They tried to move it back, but it goes a little too far. Pressure from Hurst is having trouble moving the puck over there is Galani. Galani eventually gets it up to Rodriguez, who's pestered by Hurst. Kind of a 1-on-2 there, won by Bethel, but now taken away. Shot deflected off the defender there. As going to get it is Willis. Hurst going to hold on to things and now take over possession and move it backwards. So Bethel will set up behind their own net again. They just popped it back up to a 2-goal cushion. 4.5 to play here. Second period as they walk up the left wing side and stop. Puck gets moved back across from Craven. Oh, nifty move here by Zeno. Zeno walks and scores! Tyler Zeno. Again, Lindenwood kind of on their heels there, not thinking they're really going to jump, but man, all it takes is that one move. And they're back up by 3.
As you're looking here at the replay, here comes Zano rushing in off that still at center, sends it top shelf on the far side. There's absolutely nothing
I don't
that
think-
Martin could. It's
Yeah,
just
that's just a great shot. There's nothing he can do there. I mean, it's one of those where he stepped out, he played the angle the right way, and the only way you can beat him is by those few inches, which is
Goal for
basically the
Bethel
size
was
of the
scored
puck.
by number 68, Tyler Zano.
and a very interesting crowd dynamic here. Directly across from our broadcast position, there's a group of Lindenwood supporters. Almost everyone else is cheering for Bethel right now.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, Lindenwood, you get all those national championships, you get all the Great Plains championships, and everyone's rooting against them. I mean, I think they're a great program. Nice chip in front. Great save by Martin with the glove. Still flashing the leather. Even Ether has to go over to him and say, wow, that's a pretty good save. So a lot of respect here. As hard as these guys play, there's still a lot of respect.
Oh, yes.
And that's awesome. The camaraderie here with all these teams, regardless of where they're from or what they do, is everybody leaves it all on the floor, and that's so great to see. All right, Lindenwood got a battle back from this deficit here. Steger now with it, going to try and do things on the backhand, and slides it in front, tries to get it to go off Vanderbeck, and ends up in front. Little battle there, and cancellation now by Lindenwood. They're going to get it back as Steger, again, steps inside and gets pushed off by the defender, cannot get the puck.
Good job of the Bethel D right there just to tie him up just enough as he was able to push it just before he could get a good shot off.
Yeah, and that's just fantastic. You're able to get in, try and play the puck as the rebound off the boards there, almost converted by the Lions. Play it back in. Steger fires a shot.
What a great save there by Vanderbeck.
Yeah, he wasn't able to really settle it down, so that was a rolling puck that he fired, and a huge save by Vanderbeck. Under 3 minutes left to go here, second period. Jolly, what do you got?
I got nothing except this is one heck of a game. Both squads going back and forth. I know history is dictating that Lindenwood should have the upper edge here, but this season tends to be a different story in a lot of different conferences this year. Really interested to see how bracket play will continue. One thing about this Division III field this year, there are only 11 teams, so there are 3 teams in Pool A, 3 teams in Pool B. They will play each other twice, and then will play one from they will cross pool play each other. Pool C has 5 teams that will play each other for a total of 4 games.
Yeah, very interesting setup here before the elimination bracket, so we'll see how it goes. Either way, Bethel won the draw, and Lindenwood's been charging on the forecheck, able to get it back and turn a shot. It goes off a defender and taken down by Craven. He passes across. And this will be Matthews trying to work around everybody. And now a board battle. 50-50 puck is chipped away and taken there by Lindenwood's Joey Mula. Mula with 2.5 to go here. Mula can't really find a lane to work at. He's going to pull back. Works a backhand across now. Shot. Save Vanderbeck. Rebound right in front, gets cleared away.
And that is what a good defense should do. If there's a puck loose out in front of the net, you need to clear it, because 9 times, maybe 8 times out of 10, a secondary shot will come in, and that is a more opportune scoring opportunity on that secondary shot.
And personally, I think that's where Lindenwood has been lacking there. They haven't been able to get those secondary opportunities. It looks like shot going in there might have went off the heel of his stick. That's not good. So a little battle there. 2-on-1 for Lindenwood, and they're able to get it. So slid away now by Willis. He's going to play across. Puck finds its way to Mule on the right wing side. He's going to walk up. 3-on-3. Look for some help behind him, and that's Cameron Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to fire in front. Deflected wide. So there another opportunity for Lindenwood. That time they were in front of the net and ready. So Bethel breaks out. 2 against 2. Loses it back. Couldn't see who that was. Looks like Kukuru. As Ether comes back with it, regains possession for Bethel. So Bethel setting things up. They're stretching the floor a little bit more now, sending 2 guys beyond the red line. Still Lindenwood with the tight 1-on-1 coverage. Is coming back to get it is, couldn't see exactly who that was.
believe that is.
Tough from this spot to see everybody. So either way, in front.
Oh, another one loosed out in
Rebound.
front. And that's what Lindenwood is not doing right now. They're not clearing the puck from out in front of the net. This time it didn't bite them, but you never know whenever that will bite them.
Yeah, a couple opportunities there for Lindenwood again on the offensive end. Delayed penalty coming up, and it's going to be on Lindenwood this time. So Bethel look for the extra attacker. They've only got 21 seconds left, and the Lions will touch up. There'll be an interference call. That's it's actually a rarity to see called at this level, as somebody's setting up a pick perhaps. And it looks like Joey Mueller's going to the box. So the faceoff's going to come all the way down in Lindenwood's end, and Bethel will head to the power play for the first time today. Bethel converts all season long 27.6%. Not the greatest, but tonight they got a little bit of magic. 72.4% is what Lindenwood kills all year. That's 3 and 4 almost. So as the puck goes down, Bethel wins the draw. Here is Hurst. Hurst asks for it back. He's on the left wing side. Off the pipe. Hurst again moves it across for Craven, a little behind him. So taking over there is Zano. Zano already has one today. Fires on goal, and Martin an easy stop with 1 second to go.
So we will have 1:41 of carryover of power play into the final regulation period of this first pool play game in Pool A.
So the faceoff now to the left of Martin as they have 1 second to play here in the second period. And the shot off the draw almost is, we're going to head to break. So crazy second period that, let's just say, saw a little bit more scoring than the first. But 5-2 is what we're looking at right now. Bethel ahead. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our continuing coverage here from the Mission broadcast booth of the 2019 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Adam Steele, thanks for playing along with us. I got Craig Jolly next to me.
Hello.
And Bethel is going to have a power play for the next minute and 37 seconds here in this last 12-minute frame. So they set up now. Looks like they have the same group out. Hurst, Zano. With the puck now is Craven. Down low, touched across for Hurst. Chips just a little bit wide of the net. They're going to regroup on the right wing side now as knocked down by Zano. Has a little problem along the wall, but he's able to corral. In front, deflected off a defender and chipped away. Zano will take and push for Craven now. Craven, right side, almost intercepted. Bethel dodged a bullet there. Hurst on the left wing circle. Going to move it down. Not too much motion in this power play as that goes just past the glove and off the crossbar. A lot of close calls here today. Zano now on the right wing side. Going to switch places with Craven. Craven across for Hurst. Hurst shoots. Save Martin. It goes into the corner. Tigers there first to work the puck back to Hurst. He's going to have to retreat to the center line. 35 seconds in the man advantage now as Hurst walks back over the center red line. Looking. No motion from any players on the Tigers. Going to look to stand point. Blocked. Down by a defender. Could have a break there if he hurries. Kukuru now on the backhand. Loses his footing. Still has an opportunity there. Excuse me, that was Sean Mott for Lindenwood. My apologies. Hurst comes all the way back now with speed in front. Beautiful back check. Fantastic by Mott on both sides of the floor. Shot by Hurst off the rebound. is deflected into the corner by Martin. Puck goes all the way around. Hurst to get there first, and Lindenwood's back at full strength. Pressured there by Mueller. The puck has to be played to the far boards. Craven gets his own pass. It goes off the back of Mueller, skates down to the Bethel zone. Bethel 0-for-1 on the power play now. Still got that 3-goal lead. Puck moves its way to Craven on the right wing side. He's pestered by Mueller. Takes a stick and tries to do a little acting job in front of the referee as it goes to Jakopek. Jakopek back around for Hurst. He's behind the goal line off of Jakopek on the left wing side. Over the red, turning on the afterburners. 3-on-2, he's got room. Tried to chip it in front. Nice defensive play there by Kenny Gibson.
And a long pass sent up, picked up now by Steger. Oh, off the outside of the post and into the corner.
Yeah, a lot of close calls again, but still, 3 inches one way, it'd be a goal. 3 inches the other way, they would miss completely. So whether you're a glass half full or half empty guy, it's still a 3-goal game. 9:20 to go now, third period. Lindenwood possibly running out of time. I've seen them score 3 goals in less than 3 minutes, so it's still possible. Either way, they move the puck outside. And can't see who they moved it to, but either way, Bethel takes over. They go the opposite way. Taken back by Warneking. Warneking now throws it back for Craven, and he moves it quickly across. Intercepted there. Nice play by Steger. Takes over for the Lions. Quick shot off the shoulder of the Bethel goaltender, Vanderbeck. Little 50-50 battle in the corner. Now a 2-on-2 battle. See who digs it out. The puck keeps moving.
They're going to blow the play dead.
And interesting is both referees trying to get them to move the puck. It's very important. You're not allowed to hold the puck against the boards like that. If they do, it's considered delay of game. So they kept the puck moving, but unfortunately it looked like Lindenwood was kind of pinning the Bethel player along the wall, causing the stoppage. Either way, we'll get a face-off to the right side of Noah Vanderbeck.
And now an update from over on Bauer. 2-2 is now your score between Florida Gulf Coast and Grand Valley State in that D4 Pool C matchup.
I don't think anybody watching this really cares about that game. They're interested in Bethel Lindenwood. Big game here, big game. Everyone's tuning in for this one. They don't care about it. If they want, they can tune in for that. All right, rant over. Here we go. Lions down by 3. I just got to mess with you, Jolly.
That soapbox brought to you by Dove.
In front. 2 opportunities now for the Lions as they try and chip it past Vanderbeck to no avail. Puck gets chipped in the corner off the referee. It's still a 50-50 puck, and we'll see. Both players spinning around, staying physical. Coming out with it is Kukuru. Kukuru plays it up top now for Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to help the Lions get back in. It goes back and forth, and now across. Here's Galoni. Galoni up top for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking. Rodriguez shot deflected off a Bethel defender. Back behind the net. Vanderbeck doesn't know where it is. Loses his stick on the left side. Not sure if the Lions notice. A stickless goaltender now. Pass way too far for Kukuru, who's taking over there as Matthews. He chips around and Bethel takes over.
That's a very dangerous time when a goaltender does not have his stick right there. Very defenseless as a shot from Bethel. It gets blockered aside to the left wing corner.
Well, Lindenwood taking over there, and if they hurried, they could have had a 3-on-2 rush. Either way, it's a 3-on-3, and we'll see what they do. Pass across now off the stick of Kukuru. Lions looking to change. There's a little board battle on the side. Ends up in a Lion player going down. Excuse me, that was a Tiger player going down. You on the far side. Now he looks for Hurst. Passes 80 feet across the floor. Hurst, as the Tigers going to make a change there, they're going to swing back now. So taking back is Mahaffey. Mahaffey intercepted. Nick Thorpe getting pushed around a little bit. Thorpe in front. Rodriguez couldn't handle a bouncing puck. It goes on goal, and in front, expecting to get hit, is Willis. So Willis kind of froze almost.
And a little bit of extra shove at the end of the play as the Lindenwood player still had his stick up in the mid-region of Vanderbeck. The one thing that Bethel cannot afford to do is, even though they're up by 3 with 6.5 to go here, don't let up on the pressure. Keep it on. The more you let up, the more chances you allow Lindenwood, as for example, that bouncing puck almost going in the net.
Yep, and Willis able to get a stick on it, and they need anything they can get right now. Any shot's a good shot for the Lions. So cross deflected off the fender to the side glass. And that was Zano who just decided to throw it away right now, killing any second. So a race is on. Lions get there first as this is Joey Mula.
Big hit laid on.
And Bethel, as you said, they're going to take a boarding penalty coming up here as the Lions pull Martin for the extra attacker. Mula across intercepted, and he's going to get the whistle to stop play. And while the crowd think that was a bad call, I'm in disagreement with the crowd on that one. You don't just go in and flatten somebody against the wall, whether you fell or not.
It's a roughing call here on the Bethel
I think it's
player.
a pretty easy call.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Very divided crowd here for this game.
They like that Bethel is winning, and they don't like Bethel down, or they like this, they don't like that. I mean, indecisive crowd, I think, is basically what it is. Either way, Lions to the power play.
Sean Matthews, a 2-minute minor for roughing.
Shot, save Vanderbeck as it goes into the corner. I go off his mask. Yeah, okay, I thought it was either mask or shoulder. Either way, in front of the net, there's Kenny Gibson trying to screen out Vanderbeck any chance he get. He's a tall kid. Shot, save, rebound. And couldn't exactly turn it around. Not sure if he tried to stuff it or if that was actually a pass. Either way, Lindenwood plays up top for Mula. Mula fires and just a touch wide. Gibson trying to get a stick on it. Now he's got time. Moves inside, shot, save, and Vanderbeck covers up. And again, a little holding, pushing, and shoving. I like how Hurst pushes him and then says, hey, he's holding onto my stick. You pushed him. What was he supposed to do? Make sure he doesn't fall? I like how they're trying to get a call after the referee after they do something bad.
If you're not, trying every little advantage you can get with this Lindenwood team, you need everything you can get sometimes.
Of course, Mula passes it over, and opportunity for Steger went off his stick, and there's another shot. Mula high and wide. First person to get there will be a Lion. That's Cameron Rodriguez. So Rodriguez down from Mula, left wing side. Shot, glove save, a juicy rebound right in front. And obviously, Gibson wishes he could have had that back. He knew exactly where it was going, and just his head was getting there, but his body didn't move. 4.5 to go, 48 seconds in the man advantage. Don't worry, I got this, Craig.
Oh, okay. I'll just go back inside now.
Up top. Shot deflected off a defender. This time into the corner now. Peeled away by Mula as he works up to the top of the circle. Down low for Gibson on the goal line. Gibson looking for Mula top of the left circle. Back up top now, Rodriguez. Mula back in the circle. A little bit of room. Puts it off the defender. Vanderbeek had a little time with that one, but able to hold on.
That shot and save opportunity was a lot different than the one that happened on the other end with the second goal. Remember, if you go back, that second goal bounced off his leg pad over the back and rolled in the net. This one almost did the exact same thing, but he recognized it, put his glove back behind it, and then covered it up to prevent the biscuit from going in the basket.
Sometimes when bad things happen, it is a good learning experience. So either way, Mula had it knocked away from himself a couple times there. 10 seconds in the man advantage as he turns with it. Mula firing right into the breadbasket of Vanderbeek. Gibson right in front of it, but Vanderbeek saw it the whole way. So teams will make a couple personnel changes here as they get away from special teams back to even strength in just a couple short seconds.
As Vanderbeek going to the bench to get a sip of water. He's put in a yeoman's day work so far in this game and still has another game to go this evening.
You ever been in the Navy?
No.
How would you know?
I just read it in a book.
Oh. Okay. All right, 6 seconds left in the man advantage as they go to their back to one of their regular units here. But this is Gibson back behind the net. Gibson down low as he tries to work in front again. A little cycle action going here. This puck gets moved up to Keogh. Keogh up top as the teams are back to full strength. Here's Galoni up at the red. Galoni outside now for Thorpe. Thorpe in on the backhand. Pushes it in front. It gets deflected off a Lindenwood stick in front. Gibson working one-on-one in the corner. Zano kicks it forward and pushes ahead. A 2-on-1 opportunity for the Tigers, and nifty little backhand pass there didn't work. So the Lions will take over. Puck gets pushed ahead. 2-on-2, could be 3-on-3. No real odd man rushes here. What did I say?
Tigers.
Oh, jeez. Whoops. Wildcats, excuse me.
The only thing we're missing is the Bears.
Oh, my. Zeno in the corner now. Going to take there for the Wildcats. Apologize if I missed that. 2-on-1 now. Opportunity for the Wildcats. Shot goes way wide. Could be a breakout pass for the Lions. They move up. They push the puck back a little. Too much for one, but good enough for another. Is taken over there will be Kenny Gibson. Gibson with 2.5 left to play in the game. They need to make up 3 goals.
Still got plenty of time.
And looks like there's going to be a penalty against Bethel.
Slashing the call.
Which is the call. That is correct. So,
And
back to
he's
the power
like,
play.
I did not slash that player. I did not. But I'll go anyways.
I really wonder, is there ever going to be somebody that agrees with a referee on a call?
I've seen it happen like once.
Yeah, it's a rarity.
Nice guy, too. Didn't play after that.
Was his name Scott? He hasn't played.
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, okay, well, either way, Lindenwood actually,
But Scott is a nice guy.
John's going to pull the goaltender and go with a 5th attacker here with 2 minutes left to go on the power play. So now it's a 5-on-3 advantage for the Lions in the offensive zone. So Mula playing catch up top. Now down low. Lindenwood has 3 guys down there. They need to fire quick. They do. Shot. Rebound. No. Covered by Vanderbeek in front. Not sure if Gibson's the right man to be there. He really hasn't been swinging his stick and trying to get anything in front. He's a huge kid, but got to convert something for the boys. Either way, he'll step in and try and win the draw here. He does win the draw back, and it gets chipped for Steger. Steger up top with Mula on the left side. He elects to move down low. It's going to be pressured there. Chipped across now. Mula has to glove it down. Backhand pass for Rodriguez. Rodriguez now Mula. Mula. Steger with the one-time, high and wide. Other side, Mula. Now Steger. Steger shot. Rebound in front. Gibson got a piece of it, now knocked it behind. Gibson a little outworked right there. Goaltender's helmet is off, and the puck gets shot up into our broadcast position.
And he is getting a penalty for that unsportsmanlike conduct call coming up here. That was headed right for us. Luckily, it bounced off of the railing right in front of our broadcast equipment.
I was thinking if it got a little higher, I would have easily been able to make a
No,
glove save.
it was headed for me.
I would have protected you.
Oh, sure you would.
I had your back, just as much as Mike over there drinking a Coke. So out of all that, the goaltender's mask gets knocked off, and sometimes the referees are a little focused on the puck and the play. And either way, the crowd was a little displeased. Safe play, the puck did get blown down, and as we saw, Mula decided just to throw the puck into the crowd, and the referees put him in the box. So now we have a 3-on-3 scenario. And
as you see right here on the replay, right up in our general direction.
Kaiser, you had to do that, didn't you? Thanks so much.
Love you, Kaiser.
Had to find a way to. Oh, and then he does it again. He's got to show it again. And good thing your cameraman didn't turn the camera this way and make us really look bad. Thanks so much.
So not only did they blow the play dead because of the goalie mask going off, a delay of game penalty was assessed to the Lindenwood player.
So a little
as well.
I guess you could say frustration there at that point. Mula very competitive. So 43 seconds to go as we have a 3-on-3 battle right against the boards. Shades of Fort Myers. As it comes away and saved by Martin. Another breakaway opportunity there for the man with 3 goals. So Hurst applying a little bit of pressure after he had the breakaway as Lindenwood comes up and can't toe drag it around. Hurst almost another breakaway. 18 seconds left to tick away here, and it looks like Bethel will hold on.
And send it back in their own zone and kill out the rest of the game.
Yeah, and here comes the Wildcat crowd as they're getting wild. Last few seconds here is apparently it's a big thing to keep beating Lindenwood. And the whole place on this side is going nuts. The camera is going to kind of pan around and see some of the fans, but the majority of them to the right of the camera position. But interesting to see. So opening game for these teams. Bethel 5-2 over Lindenwood. Either way, it didn't really look like a 3-goal game, but what a game for both squads. Just really, really awesome to see as they'll shake hands. I mean, just fun hockey, great hockey, and we're going to see more of it. It's going to get even more competitive as the week goes on. So for Craig Jolly, I'm Adam Steele. We thank you again for tuning in to our continuing coverage, and we'll see you. Stay tuned at ncrha.org for all the games. Check the scores, catch our live stream, and listen to us have some fun here. Watch some good hockey. Thanks for joining us.